Hey y'all, it's Andy, Muscle Mountains, and I'm out here in Newport, Tennessee at the Moonshine Rod Run. This show is fantastic, and there's two reasons why I love this show. Number one, there's over 400 cars here, and number two, everything is 1972 or older. So we're gonna walk around and film the entire show. Stick around to the end, and I'll give you my top 10 cars, top 5 trucks. Here we go. All right, y'all, check it out. For sale by owner, 64 Impala SS. There's your number, 423-625-5780, asking $35,000. There you go. It's a very popular car, 64 Impala. See if we can see that interior at all. The window's not down. There it is. Pretty cool car. All right, check it out. Gorgeous 1941 Ford Business Coupe. Frame off restoration to factory specifications. This car is $35K and looking very sweet. That's 865-216-4848. Got the flathead. This thing is gorgeous. There it is. For sale. 41 Ford. Nice. So this is the Moonshine Rod Run, so here you go. That looks great. Very cool little truck. Yeah. It's still pouring in here. It's a little after 9. Check out this gorgeous ride. Wow. That is a beauty right there. 1963 Chevy Impala. Convertible, and of course, thank you for putting the top down. It's a really cool dash in there. That's wild. Absolutely gorgeous car. Wow. And gorgeous pickup. Isn't that cool? So this is a 55 Chevy. Nice. So this is what I would call an early 55. Nice. Look at that chop. Very cool little pickup. That's cool. This 57 is gorgeous. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, I love this paint scheme. Isn't that beauty? Oh, check this out. Wow. That's awesome. Very cool Chevy pickup. Late 55. That's awesome. 56 Chevy. Nice. Autobarn Classic Cars in Concord, North Carolina can make your dream car a reality. The Autobarn has been a locally owned family business for over 20 years and has a 60,000 square foot showroom. Also, if you're looking to sell your classic or collector automobile, you will love their hassle-free consignment process. For more information, go to autobarnclassiccars.com or call 704-788-2765. Gorgeous C10. Isn't that nice? There is no getting away from these speakers. As soon as you get a little bit out of the range of one, there's another one. Gorgeous 55. Wow. That's a beauty. I tell you that Forest Service. That's cool. I love this Z28. Papa John's delivery. That's funny. That 383. Isn't that nice? Wow. That's cool. 7D. Love this truck. Wow. That is beautiful. Mercy. Isn't that cool? 64. I love everything about this. Oh, the door's open over there. This thing is cool. Wow. Yeah, I bet that's going to be in my top 10 trucks. Just guessing, because I've not seen much of the show yet, but I mean, dang, that's awesome. Very cool car. See this engine. Wow. Dang. The rumble seat. That's cool. That is awesome. So 33. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, this is super cool right here. So 33 Rio Flying Cloud. Man, that's awesome. Such a cool ride. Check out this Nomad. This is super cool. Oh, it's got an LS3 in it, right? So yeah, love this color. Oh, we got some new interior. So very custom Resto Mod Nomad. That's very cool. And then check out this wagon. 65 Falcon. You don't see those like this ever, right? Thank you for this 57 right here. Check out this other one. This 55. Nice. And gorgeous little 68 Mustang. How cool is that? Make use of that car's sound as I come over here near this speaker. Check this out. Wow. That's a beauty. 1930 Ford. All right. Nice. Here you go. That's a beauty. El Camino. I believe that was the first year El Camino, if I remember correctly. That's a beauty. Very cool. I think I caught this one coming in. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I've seen this one a few times. Love that. Gorgeous 55. Praise be, we're getting a little bit out of the speakers over here. Wow, that's beautiful. Isn't that cool? Mercy. That's awesome. Love these kind of hot rods. So that's a 32 Ford. Looking amazing. And this 55 I've seen a few times. This thing is gorgeous. Check out this gorgeous fastback Mustang. Oh, I love this. Isn't that blue and white pretty? Super, super cool 65. The engine compartment looks amazing on this. Yeah, it's awesome. There you go. Very nice. Look at this gorgeous 69. We got Z28 badging. Looking fantastic. Yeah, it's nice. Gorgeous 71 Chevelle. See that? 402 on the either SS396 badging here. That's nice. 4-speed. Wow, love that vinyl top. Super cool Chevelle. Nice. Caught this Lincoln coming in. That's something you don't see every day. Isn't that cool? Look at this. Wow. Anybody else counting spark plugs with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe this Lincoln is a V12. Well, maybe not even a V. Maybe a V. Not familiar very much with these, but hey, it's got 12 spark plugs. Here you go. That's awesome. So yeah, this gorgeous Ford pickup. One of my favorite body styles of Ford. This is a 67, so that'd be the first year of this body style. Isn't that nice? Yeah, that's super cool. Check this out. Another great looking Ford. This one's a 68. I love the finish on this and the color. Now that's a comfortable looking seat. Hey, Grant wheel looking good in there. That's nice. And another gorgeous Ford. Wow, check this engine out. Dang. The Boss 302 from, what is that, like a 2012 or something? 1969. Gorgeous Ford. Yeah, that's super cool. So there you go. Yeah, the white one, 67, turquoise 68, and the black 69. That's awesome. Gorgeous Chevy Pickup looking good. Check this out. That's a sweet Impala right there. Nice. The Grant steering wheel.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
We had been like that years ago.
Wow, that looks cool.
I wouldn't expect me.
Isn't that cool?
You know, Matt Shelley, and she said they got Nashville. She packed Barney.
That's wild.
She let me tell you what she done, and he wasn't smart enough to know it. She'd make a Monday.
This gorgeous 69 Camaro. Nice. Check out this Bel Air. Was that a 60? Yep. 1960. That's cool. There's a lot of roots out here to trip over. I know, I just did. That's cool. Ford Deluxe. Check this out. That's wild. Nice. Love this pickup. This fella might be the Camaro King, but we got another one here. Check out this. Dog traffic. No, maybe not. Dang. Anyway, back to the awesome Camaro Z28 badging. Looking amazing. Right? Love this car. And much as I like that one, I like this one even more. Mercy. This is a true resto mod. Heavily modified to be practically a new car. You too. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that's tough. Super, super tough. That's how you do it. I'm digging this Biscayne. That's awesome. I love this body style on these. Isn't that cool? Check out this Roadrunner. Wow. 68 Roadrunner Looking amazing. You got a whole bunch of mirrors up under it. Wow. Very cool ride. Very cool GMC. I like that. One wild 72 El Camino. Caught this one coming in. Sounds really good. Check out this Chevy too. This is a beauty. Wow, 66. Looking nice. Isn't that beautiful? Let's see if the driver's window's open, because that interior looks great. Yeah, I love this. Isn't that pretty? That's a nice car. Very cool Nova. Isn't that awesome? Love this Ford Ranger. Pretty sure I've seen this one before. Isn't that beauty? Super cool. Great looking El Camino. Love this blue interior. That's awesome. $1970, looking fantastic. Super cool. Check out this Falcon. Check out this gorgeous Fairlane. Very cool Fairlane 500. It's got a brass knuckle shifter and a big old foot for a gas pedal. I love this paint scheme. That's kind of cool. That's awesome. So, what year is it, guys? I'll give you a hint. It's got the little fins on it. The year after this didn't have any fins. Check that out. That's awesome. And you should all know, if you know me at all, that Galaxies are some of my favorite cars, especially around this year. This is a beauty. Wow. That is gorgeous. Galaxy 500 XL convertible. What's my only complaint? Put the top down. Check out that steering column. That's wild. Yeah, it's gorgeous right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Check out this beautiful Malibu, Chevelle Malibu. This one is a 72. Isn't that pretty? Looks very original. That's nice. Another cool Fairlane 500. Nice. So this is a 62. I see a lot of 63s and 4s, but I don't see many 62s. And this one's a 4-door. It looks great. That's nice. Check out this 68 Chevelle back here. How awesome is that? Yeah, it's a beauty. All right, here's some really cool facts about a 68 Chevelle. Okay, so a lot of people have a hard time telling the difference between a 68 and 69. So we're going to talk about some of those differences right here while looking at this 68. One thing about a 68 is it has an aluminum grille like that. Most of them are not blacked out, but looks great. So the 69 would have a plastic grille with like horizontal bars across it. Also, one of the easiest ways to tell. The difference is 68s have the vent windows. Some people call them wing windows. So that's another difference on the outside. And one of the most telltale signs, telltale signs, is the taillights. So the skinny little horizontal taillights on 68s, the 69 is much bigger and sits up higher. So I'm going to show you one interior difference. This 68, check it out, ignition on the dash there. If it were a column ignition, that would be a 69. So there you go. There's an interior difference and 3 exterior differences. Plus, marker lights are different. The bumpers got, lights in different places, that kind of thing. But the main things that most people notice right off are the grille, the wing windows, the tail lights, and then interior where the ignition is. There you go. Very cool Ford Country sedan. Isn't that nice? That's pretty. I like it. Cool 55 Chevy. Another cool 55 Chevy. And another cool 55 Chevy. So 3 55s in a row. That's awesome. Don't see many purple Tri-5s. Alright. This Bel Air. Look at the size of those back tires. Wow. Yeah, that's a hot rod right there. So it's a 5-speed in there. It's got bucket seats. I like this one. That's tough. Wow. Some really cool 55s. That's nice. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Look at this 55. Wow. That's pretty. Super cool. So is that a 150? Looks great. Check it out. That's cool. Something you don't see every day. Ambassador. Very cool rat rod truck. It's awesome. These people are having fun. That's the way to do it right there. Quarters 55 wagon. That's awesome. Cattywampus Car Club. I love it. So I'm getting back into the main area a little bit. So there's lots of music over here. So hopefully I'll be able to cover that up and still be able to talk. But that means that I may have to put music of my own over top of this. So I apologize for the loud music. That's all I can do, I think. So there you go. Cool rides up in here. All right, check this out. Absolutely cool. Love this coupe. This is awesome. Check it out. Digging the Grant wheel. Looking good. Everything about this is just super cool. Yes. Wow. Looks so good. Wow, that looks great. Super cool. I love this park out here. That was in Newport, Tennessee. That's the Moonshine Rod Run. Really cool car club out here puts this on. And they've got, you know, vehicles come from all around. Now, it is at the same time as a lot of other good shows, but this always has a great turnout. So we're at the same time as the Hiwassee Rod Run in Georgia. And this one's over here in Tennessee. This 67. That's a beauty. Yeah, I like that a lot. I love this interior. So this is some of my favorite 1967 Camaro interior. I love these, especially in like the blue with the blue car. That's my favorite, but this right here looks amazing. Love those rally wheels. The early version, very nice. That looks good. Looks really good. Check this Nova with the fender gills, so that would make it a 69 or 70 with the fender gills. Got new interior. Check that shifter, that's cool. Check it out. And it's a 70 according to the taillights. Very pretty. I like it. I love this Impala SS. This is cool. Yes. What's that, like 65 or 6? Love that interior. Man, that's awesome. Very, very cool car. '66. Very nice. Love the wheels too. I mean, that's just great. Check out this gorgeous 55 Chevy. Looking really nice. Very updated interior in here. Some pretty red in it. Wow. Another Impala. That's so cool. I think I saw this one coming in. Isn't that neat? I don't see a lot like this. That's super cool. Very cool little Ford. That looks good. I like it very much. I think I've seen this one recently. That's nice. Check out this truck over here. I love this thing. Isn't that cool? That's awesome. That's great. Cool hot rod. Check this little pickup. Yeah, that's awesome. Nice. 36 Ford. I like the spoke wheels too. Spoke Kragers. That's great. Nice to see the distributor at the front of the engine. That's cool. Look at this. Wow. That is beautiful. Nice. Very cool 57. Love it. Wow, what a gorgeous Impala. And it's got the top down. That's so cool. 65 Impala. Super Sport convertible. Yeah, I like that a lot. Isn't that cool? Love these. Yeah, that's awesome. Buick Skylark. Check it out, Falcon convertible, looking great. Mercy. With the top down. It's a 64. That's awesome. That is 67. Chevelle. 396 badging. In my favorite color for Chevelles. That a beauty? So nice. Gorgeous 58 Impala. Looking amazing. It's great interior too. This. Hey, awesome. Wow. That's one cool 58 Impala. Really well done. Very nice. 72 Nova. Check it out. 56. I like those seats in that. That looks good in there. That's nice. Gorgeous 55 Chevy. Wow. Nice. Two-door post. Looking great. So I get asked all the time, how do you know where all these great car shows are? Here's the answer: Ragtops and Running Boards. This newsletter will tell you all the information you need to know to never miss another great car show in the Southeast. So just give them a call, send them an email. The information's in the description. Never miss another great car show. Ragtops and Running Boards. Hey, brother. You brought them all, didn't you? Hey. That's super cool. Very cool. That's awesome. That's huge. Fleet line. Isn't that nice? I like that. Check it out. All right, y'all, for sale by owner, this gorgeous 66 Chevy Nova. There you go, 865 200 1686. Look at this. Very cool. There you go, for sale by owner. 66 Nova. Love this color. Check it out, cool 57. Nice. Oh wow, is this one of those Studebakers? No, Hudson, that's right, Hudson. That's what I meant, not Studebaker. Hudson Superjet. Yes. That's cool. Cool little Tri-5 section over here. I think these are, yeah, we got a couple of 56s. Yeah, that's nice. Wow. I love that. That's really well done. Yeah, that's cool. Look at this one too. See, I love it when they personalize these LS3s so that it don't still say Corvette. This one's got Bel Air on it. It looks great. So, two-door sedan. And then over here is the convertible. Look at this. That looks so good. A couple of gorgeous 66s. And then we got 56s. You know what I meant. And then here's 57. Looking cool. All right, y'all, great find out here today. I got my buddy Steve Robinson with me. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine. Hope you are.
Good, good, doing great. So I saw this car at the Street Teak show maybe 3-4 years ago, and absolutely love it. Love the history of this. Tell me a little bit about this car and what makes it so special.
Well, this car is kind of a one-off deal. It belonged to Roy Trentham in Asheville.
Okay.
And in '58, it was used.
Hold on. So we were talking about this car. Just we had to take a little break right there because they started playing the Star Spangled Banner. But you were telling me this is a one-off, so it's a very modified car and has some special history. So go ahead with.
So actually, two brothers, Crocodile brothers, in the mid-50s, cut this car down the belt line and sectioned it 3.5 inches.
Wow.
And put it back together. The story is they used oxyacetylene and a coat hanger to weld it back up.
Wow.
In the mid-90s, John Bell restored this car to what it is today.
Okay.
I kept it up for Roy Trentham for several years at Carl Ricker's shop.
Right.
And on his passing, was able to acquire the car, my wife and I.
Yeah.
And I've owned it since 2016.
Wow. Very, very cool ride. So, as you can see here in this picture, this car is briefly in the movie Thunder Road.
Correct, that's correct.
Which is, of course, a Robert Mitchum movie from 58 or something like that.
58.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, this is awesome. It's funny, you know, I watched that movie maybe a week ago and was very happy to see the car there in the movie.
Yeah,
so this thing is fantastic. Good, thank you. Yeah, doing good.
Know who I am?
Yeah. Okay. So
yeah, I saw the movie many years ago. Don't remember the car in the movie, so of course when I got to work on the car and take care of it, we've watched the movie several times since then and enjoy the movie and enjoy the history of the car.
Yeah.
Just a great car to have.
That's awesome. Hey, I'll check out this hat from Reverent Hats in Boise, Idaho. Information is in the description. Get right in the head. Get you one of these hats. All right, y'all, check it out. I'm here with my good buddy Bill. How you doing, brother?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Awesome, awesome. So, this is a really rare car.
Yes, it is.
All right, so come across this. Tell me about it. This is a Rio.
It is a 1933 Rio S2 Flying Cloud.
Nice.
According to the National Rio Club historian, maybe only one of 3 known to exist.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And it's all original, numbers matching, original motor, transmission.
Wow. Now let's check this motor out. So tell me about this engine.
It's a inline 6, 283 cubic inch.
Okay.
It's a whopping 85 horsepower.
Wow.
And it has been modified a little bit. We're running a 12-volt alternator to have brighter lights and kind of a modern brake system. We put a .5 master cylinder, dual circuit master cylinder.
Gotcha.
Still the original drum brakes on the car, but yeah, just upgraded a little bit. Short of that, she's pretty much all original.
Wow. Love that horn. Super cool.
They say it's loud too.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, it's the original downdraft style carburetor. That's have the original mechanical pump, but I put a electric pump in the back that well, it's like with a bypass on it. It just gives me a chance to prime my mechanical pump, so I don't have to crank on it to get her started.
Wow.
So if I haven't driven it for a few days, I'll just run that little electric pump for about 3-4 seconds, and that'll prime my pump, and she starts right up. And like I said, the original motor, 93 years old, and it'll run down the highway at 60 miles an hour all day long.
Wow, that's fantastic.
None overheat, runs just purrs like a kitten.
That's just awesome. Man, and so is it hard to find these tires?
No, these are actually reproduction tires from a company in Chattanooga called Coker. They make reproduction. They have all the original molds from a lot of different companies. And
nice.
For a pleasant fee, they'll make them for you.
Oh, sure, sure. And so what size are these wheels?
17 inch.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they're 5.25 by 5.50 by 17.
I know some of the ones just a little bit older than this, some of those wheels just were massive diameters.
Yes. Yes.
Some of them.
Yeah, the old wooden spoke ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Very, very cool. So one of 3.
One of 3. And it is a 2-speed semi-automatic transmission.
Okay.
And if you look in the floorboard, there's no shifter.
Okay.
And there's also not one on the steering column.
Right.
The gear shifter is this brass handle right in the middle of the dashboard.
Really?
Everybody thinks it's a parking brake.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah.
And plus, you got 3 pedals.
Right. Yeah, that's a gear shift. Right now it's in reverse.
Okay.
If you rotate it flat and push it all the way in, that's the highway gear, and it'll change between first and second on its own. Then if you pull it horizontal and straight out, then that's like a low granny gear or climbing gear.
Okay. So a partial automatic.
Yes.
Very cool. Wow.
Yep. And then, of course, the rumble seat, easy to get in, almost impossible to get out.
I bet.
Yeah, it's like getting in a boat because you got a step here and then a step here, and then you slide down in there.
Yeah.
And then getting out is you're on your own.
Yeah, you just end up falling on the floor.
Right.
Ground.
Pretty much, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And I love the wooden slats here on this.
Yeah, this is a luggage rack. So you can loosen that bolt up, rotate it up flat, and they would have, Rio actually made some, and I would love to find one. So if anybody out there knows of a Rio luggage or a steamer trunk, basically. Okay. They had these big trunks that had the Rio logo on them and stuff, and you would strap them down to the luggage rack.
Right.
So I'd love to find one, but they're...
And so that whole thing across there is the gas tank.
It's actually, the gas tank's actually up inside of that, but that's just a shell over it. Right, right.
Okay. Because with the way the filler neck looks, it looks like that would just be the tank.
Right. You can see, you can see here where it goes.
Yeah. I got you now. That's cool. Wow. And so you were telling me a little bit about some of the other Rios, and so you were saying that they actually stopped making the cars in 36?
Correct. They made the cars through 36, but they made trucks for quite some time after that. One of the most popular ones, they called it, was a speed wagon, and they made them delivery trucks, stake bed trucks, fire trucks. Well, there was a rock band named REO Speedwagon. They named themselves after the fire truck they made.
Wow.
And actually had one of the fire trucks on one of their album covers.
So
And
they and everybody else says REO, but it really should have been Rio Speedway.
Rio, right? And the name Rio comes from the founder of the company, Ransom Eli Olds.
Okay.
And he's the one who founded the company and just used his initials. He started out with General Motors and didn't like the direction they were going, so he formed his own company.
Wow.
And then they merged with Diamond in the 70s, and they made semi-trucks all the way up through the 80s, so Diamond Rio semi-trucks.
And of course, we're all very familiar with the country band.
Diamond Rio, right.
Nice. Wow, that's really cool. Brother, this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous car. Love the originality of it. I love the rarity of it. And it's just a beauty.
Right.
So thank you so much for showing us your
Well,
car.
thank you, and I'm doing my level best to keep it as original as possible.
And still drivable.
And still drivable.
Right, yeah,
Right.
totally understand that,
Right.
brother. Gorgeous car, man. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, check it out. I'm out here with my buddy Larry Barnaby. How you doing, brother?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing great. So they've got these big speakers over here, and I'm like, hey, man, can you start this thing up, and I'll interview him, and then that way we won't have to worry about the music.
Which is no problem.
This sounds so much better.
Yes, it does.
That's awesome. So tell me about this car. Obviously, it's a 68, but tell me what you got.
Well, it's a 68 Camaro. When I bought it, it was old school. It only made it about a year.
Yeah.
Then my wife, for my 50th birthday, had it restored.
Awesome.
So her biggest mistake was telling the owner of the shop to do whatever I want.
Wow.
So I told him 2.4 sticking through the hood,
Right?
5-speed, and a Moser 12 bolt rear end.
Wow.
The paint job was all their deal.
Okay.
Molding the spoiler to the car,
Yeah.
they did that.
Wow. Let's check out going down this side. So these, obviously it's custom right here at all the wheel wells.
Yes. And the flares were on it when we bought this car.
Okay. Cool.
So I wanted to stay old school with it. I really like the flares on the car.
Now, is that fiberglass or metal?
I want to say these are metal.
Wow. That's super cool. Very, very cool. And so you got the spoiler molded in.
Yep.
Very cool.
They said, seeing how everything else was molded on the car, they wanted to keep in tune with it, so they cut the spoiler in 3 pieces and molded it.
Wow. That's awesome.
Outrageous was the name of the car.
Right.
It's in the spoiler. When I bought this car, the Outrageous was actually etched in the back glass.
Okay.
So they couldn't find anybody to do that, so they stuck it on the spoiler.
Right. And I love the airbrushing on this. I mean, the paint is super cool. Love this color.
Yes, they call it pagan gold.
Okay. That makes sense.
When they did the lace work, they had me come up to their shop,
Yeah.
and I told him I loved it, but the flowers had to go. So he couldn't find another piece of lace, and he laid that down with a stencil.
Okay. Really cool. And so I'm digging the Hearst shifter. That looks awesome.
Yep.
These seats are great, and these inserts in the seats look wonderful.
These inserts came out of high backs that was in the car when we bought it.
Okay.
The rest of that diamond tuck was in the car when we bought it about
Nice.
15 years ago.
Very cool. I love the 8-track. That's awesome.
Yes, it wanted Super Chevy at Bristol, and the editor come out and looked in it and said, you don't have an 8-track, you can't win. I said, hold on, I can take care of that. Went home, bought it brand new offline, and stuck it in.
Oh, that's great. That is so cool. Man, this thing is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Love the Kragers. That looks great.
Yep, that was what was on it when I bought it.
That's awesome.
I went with a wider one on the back and filled the wheel well up.
Right. Yeah, those side pipes, super cool.
Thank you.
You know, it's got kind of a Baldwin motion kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
Right? But just super, super cool. Yeah, I think when I was filming it a minute ago, I was like, basically it's an enormous Hot Wheels car.
Yes, it is.
So you are driving every little boy's dream.
Yep.
Right here.
But you know, I took it to a Hot Wheels show and it didn't do anything.
No?
Nothing.
You never know, right?
Nope, you
never
don't.
know. But brother, it's gorgeous. I love your car. Thank you for showing it to us. Thank you for starting it up. It sounds as cool as it looks.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Good to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you.
Love the 67 Chevy 2 in my favorite color for these cars. Isn't that cool? Yeah. Gorgeous 68 Camaro 327. Looking so nice.
Battery must last forever, though.
Yeah.
You've been at it for hours.
Yeah, I've actually got 3 or 4 of these batteries, but I'm on my second one today.
That's not bad.
No.
Considering what you're doing.
Yeah, it does great.
Huh. I said that's pretty cool to me.
And if we could please have the cart returned to the water station.
That is super cool. Tri 5 Chevy, 55. Nice. Yes, of course I love this. Nice. All right, check it out, y'all. For sale, we have a 71 Mach 1, 351 Cleveland, 4-speed, the Hurst shifter. Look at this deluxe interior. This blue is incredible. This car has been sitting for like the last 30 years. Look at this. Such a cool ride. I love this car. So if you're interested in this car, it is 35 grand. I'll give you the number here in just a second. Look at that blue interior. That looks fantastic. So just call 216-213-3418. There you go. $35K for that 71 Mach 1. Love it. Super sick Nova. Look at this thing. That's awesome. Dang. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. The 70? Nice. Another gorgeous car for sale. Check it out. For sale by owner. Just call Dave. 55K or best offer for this 34. That's 865-507-6902. Looking super sweet. Gorgeous DeSoto. I love these things. How cool is this? Fireflight. Oh, that's super cool. These are such high-end cars. Love the DeSoto. Check out 56. Very nice. Beautiful interior. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Grand cash prize giveaway. At 3 o'clock, make sure you guys
This car looks familiar.
grab those 50-50 tickets.
Man, what a car.
This helps seal the outside to pull the air through it instead of blowing it around.
That's cool. Gorgeous 67 Chevy, no, 66 Chevy too. Isn't that cool? Look at this interior. This is beautiful interior. Love the way they did these cars. Isn't that gorgeous? Wow. Now check this out. This came in since I was over here on this side. Isn't that cool? Wow. Oh, look at those seats. That's awesome. Check this out. That's super cool. I love rat rods. That's awesome. gorgeous pickup. Isn't that nice? I love this Buick LeSabre. This is cool. Isn't that great? Look at that. That's so cool. Gorgeous 55. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's super nice. Another cool ride. I like that. Super cool Road Runner. 446 barrel. Love it. That's awesome. That's super good. 55. It's nice. Very cool 68 Chevelle. Look at that wild steering wheel. Super cool. This Nova. 4-door Nova. That's awesome. Check out this wild Plymouth. It's a 65 Barracuda. Isn't that cool? Check this out. This is tough right here. Dude, that rocks. How you doing, buddy?
Good, you?
Good. That is super tough. 51 Ford sedan. That rocks. Look at this. Dude. Super cool. Hot rod. '31 Ford. Looking really cool. Pretty pickup. It's a cool wagon. Love that patina. Love this Olds. Check this out. Wow. Yeah, that rocks. Mercy. That's so cool. Wow. That's amazing. That is 66 Chevy 2 looking fantastic. That's awesome. Check out this Impala. Wow. Yeah, that's gorgeous right there. 327. Super nice. How cool is this? Lincoln Zephyr. Man, there's so many great cars out here that's just stuff you don't see every day, you know? It's just a 38 Lincoln Zephyr. Look at the back end on this thing. Wow. Is that cool or what? Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Check out this little hot rod. How cool is that? I like that lime green stripe and then those wheels. That's cool. Now this is a gorgeous car. I love these Cutlasses. 69. Unfortunately, the window's not down. That's super cool. 69 Olds Cutlass. Cool ride. So yeah, 68 El Camino. Looking tough. Good looking Chevy too. Nice 66. Isn't that pretty? Oh, look at this. Super Sport Impala. Wow. It's got 350 badging. It's cool. It's a super cool car. And another, check out this convertible right here. Wow. 427. Yes. I'm digging it all the way around. That's awesome. It's 4-speed. Man, that's tough. Super cool car. Very cool. Check this gorgeous pickup. That's nice. Very pretty paint. Just stepped in a hole. How we doing, folks?
Good, how are you?
That is a good looking truck. Love this interior. That's cool with the white. That's awesome. Yeah, gorgeous Chevy. Check out this. 2-door post Bel Air. Looking gorgeous. Love that interior. That's cool. Yeah, I like that. Love that color scheme. Love the interior. That's a beauty. Check out this one, the black and white. Nice. Wow. That's gorgeous. Super cool 210. Nice. Very cool hot rod. Nice. Gorgeous 327 in there. Cool little Chevy too. Check this out. I love these. Man, that's gorgeous. Impala SS 327. Looking super nice. Love that blue on blue. Wow. That is a beauty. Love the wheels. There's red lines on that. That looks tough. Super cool car. Super cool. 67 Impala. Cool 57. That is 68 Rally Sport Super Sport. Nice. Cool red pickup. That's pretty. There you go. Gorgeous.
Didn't have any trouble.
So I believe it's a 66 Tempest. Yeah, that's tough. There you go. Wow. That's a tough Chevelle right there. 72. I think I caught this one coming in. I'm not sure. Pretty tough though. Check out this GTO. Wow. Nice 4-speed. Super cool 66 tri-power. That's gorgeous. Yeah, that's about as good as a GTO gets right there. Cool 57. Check out this convertible. Love this Comet. That's tough. Wow, look at this interior. Oh my goodness. That's one of the coolest Comets I've ever seen. Do believe. I like it. Gorgeous 55. Isn't that cool? Check out the interior. Yeah, that's awesome. Here's a really good looking truck. That's tough. All right, here we go. One of the coolest Mopars ever made. Right there, the 71 CUDA. Look at this. It's got a 440 billboard on the side, so we'll assume that's a 440. Look at this, original wheels. Wow. Yeah, that rocks. Here we go, gorgeous 69 GTX 440 Super Commando. Cool car, Lawrence. Super cool rides back here. Look at this. That's gorgeous. Yes. Yenko Tribute Nova. Looking awesome. 1969. That's awesome. Oh, check this out. That's tough. How you doing, brother? Wow. Love a gasser. That's super tough. Oh, I love this pickup. Look at this. Yeah, that's tough. Man, that is gorgeous. 66 C10. Look at this bed. Wow. That's a beauty. Hey, how you doing, bud?
How you been?
Good to see you. Check this pickup. This is super cool. Love it. Now this is one of the coolest javelins I've ever seen. I love this paint. Mercy, this thing is awesome. Check it out. Yeah, that's super cool. I think this is a 71 Javelin. SST, looking good. Yeah, that's really cool. Look at this. That's awesome. It's House of Color Candy Apple Red. Nice. Oh, gorgeous 67 GTO. Looking super tough. Nice. That's cool. Love the steering wheel. All right, y'all, for sale by owner. Check it out. Very cool hot rod. 32 Deuce Coupe. There you go. For sale, $47K. 828-708-5144. For sale by owner. Give him a call. Gorgeous 67 Chevelle, 396. Nice. Look at Chevy 2. Nice. Look at this 69 Mustang. Very pretty. So I probably already got 5 trucks for my top 5, but hey, this thing's cool. That's cool. Very cool ride. Nice. Love this 67. That blue is just gorgeous. Right? Isn't that pretty? I like that a lot. Cool Chevy 2. Gorgeous Galaxy. Nice. That's just gorgeous right there. Love a second gen Camaro. Love a real rally sport. Z28. That's beautiful. So 71, 2, or 3. I'm assuming. Man, that's nice. Gorgeous. Super cool. See this Barracuda? Wow. Mercy. What's that, 67? Look at this engine. Wow. Yeah, that's tough. Love that truck. Yeah, it's super nice. Absolutely gorgeous. Isn't that pretty? That's awesome. Now look at this. This is a beautiful car. Wow. Love that. All right, y'all, check it out. For sale, 1950 Dodge 865-296-0237. Very cool. There you go. For sale. Give them a call. All right, here we go with my top 5 trucks, top 10 cars. Doing things a little different this time. We're not going to count them down. We're just going to give you a top 5 trucks, top 10 cars in no particular order. This truck was super cool. Unfortunately, had a little equipment malfunction and lost some of the video there, but we have these still images that we can put in here, so these will serve their purpose. This thing was amazing. I love this truck. Super cool. It was absolutely huge. And just a really, really awesome truck. I believe that's a 48 Chevy. Love it. This thing is really, really tough. Very cool truck. Check out the next one. 5 trucks, definitely this gorgeous 64 Chevy C10. Look at this thing. It is a 4x4. So nice. Love this truck. So definitely in my top 5. Love the color. Love everything about this. Check this interior. Super, super cool truck. There you go. That's in my top 5. 64 Chevy. Let's see the next one. All right, y'all, check it out. In my top 5 trucks today, this gorgeous 72 C10. Look at this. Yeah, that's gorgeous. So I love this engine. I think that looks fantastic. I love this color and this paint job. I mean, the wheels, these American racing wheels look great. Love the wood with the inset bow tie. But what sold me on this truck for top 5, this interior. Love this houndstooth with the inserts in the white. And that white and blue, that just looks phenomenal. Matches the top, matches the exterior. I mean, this is just gorgeous. There you go. Top 5 pickup truck for me today. Gorgeous 72 C10. All right, check it out. Top 5 trucks today. I love this. So clean, so simple. I mean, it's just awesome. Very gorgeous pickup. Super, super cool. Check this out. Isn't that awesome? Love it. There you go. Top 5. All right, y'all. Top 5 in my pickup trucks. Here you go. 66 Chevy looking fantastic. Check out this engine. Super cool. Love the interior. Looks great. That's awesome. And this bed. Fantastic. All right, then for my top 10 cars in no particular order, I love this Chevy Chevelle SS396 convertible. This thing is so slick, so clean, looks so good. That red is incredible. Thank you for putting the top down. This car is just amazing, absolutely amazing. So definitely a top 10 car for me. You know I love a Chevelle, and this 67 is sweet. Let's check out the next one. All right, y'all, we're gonna call this 68 top 10. Love this Mustang, super cool. Love a fastback 68. And hey, I've often said you gotta have a 427 in your top 10. Hey, there's a 427, it's just in a Ford. Love it, that's tough. Super cool car. Love a fastback Mustang, and that's a gorgeous one. There you go, 68 fastback, top 10, love it. All right, y'all, in my top 10 today out here, we got like 500 cars of this show. So we're doing a top 10 instead of a top 5 in the cars. And this is definitely in my top 10. We're going no particular order, just a top 10. But look at this, 1964 Galaxy 500 XL. This thing is incredible. This interior is some of the nicest I've seen anywhere on anything. And look at this steering column, that swing away. I mean, how cool is that? Wow, what a car. It's like a new top. Such a beautiful color. So, super cool. That's in my top 10 right there. Galaxy 500 XL, 1964. That's a beauty. All right, y'all, in my top 10 today, top 10 cars is the craziest, one of the craziest Camaros I have ever seen. This is just a giant Hot Wheels car to me. Look at this thing. How cool is that? Gorgeous 68 Camaro. I mean, this is just amazing. Look at these Kragers, these side pipes, this paint, oh my goodness. And this interior, wow. That is super awesome. I love this car. It is so crazy, and I love it. I mean, it is just so totally over the top, and I think it's one of the coolest Camaros I have ever seen. I mean, it is so Krager and Mickey Thompson just all the way. I mean, this is just amazing. Very, very cool. Top 10 for me, for sure. Love it. Hey, I'll check it out. In my top 10 cars at this show today, this gorgeous 70 Nova Restomod. This thing is super cool. Look at this engine. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this gray. The wheels look fantastic on this. And check out this interior. One of my favorite parts about this car is this leather interior. Man, that rocks. There you go. That is in my top 10 today. Love it. Get out. In my top 10, this gorgeous Pontiac. Look at this thing. This car is actually from my hometown, so good to see it out here today. I love this car. You rarely ever see it at a car show, and so I have not seen it in quite some time. This is one of the first cars I photographed for the channel back a long time ago. This thing is gorgeous. Look at that. Such a cool Restomod 6-speed. There you go. That is one main Pontiac. And one of the coolest looking front ends of any car. There you go. That's in my top 10. Love this car. Super cool. All right, y'all, check it out in my top 10. Gorgeous 71 Javelin SST. This thing is so cool. And one of the coolest things about this car is this paint, this House of Color candy apple red. I mean, that is just wow. Yeah, that's some paint right there. Look at this hood. I love the stripe on it. That's gorgeous. So that's in my top 10. AMX Javelin SST. It's 1971. I love it. All right, check it out. Top 10. Mustang Mach 1, 1969 with the 428 Cobra Jet. Yeah, that's a beast right there. Absolutely gorgeous. Super cool. That's top 10. All right, y'all, here we go. Top 10 in my cars today. 71 Plymouth Cuda 446 barrel. Super cool ride. It is an automatic. Check out the board. Got the 440 billboard. Super cool ride. And this is one of my favorite cars because of this grill. I love 1 year only 71 CUDA grill. That's super cool. There you go. Top 10 for me today. All right, y'all, I'm branching out a little bit on my top 10. This is just cool. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Cool is an understatement. This car is amazing. It's a 51 Ford sedan. Look at the shifter, the dash, I mean just everything about this. That is so cool. Love the interior. Wow. Yeah, that rocks. That absolutely rocks. Love this car. So, there you go. That's in the top 10. All right, that's going to wrap it up for me out here at this show today in Newport, Tennessee. I always love this show. It's so fantastic. The Moonshine Rod Run. What do you think of my top 10 cars, top 5 trucks? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave me a comment. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one.